Okay, that was a good practice for us this morning, and I like the way we've come out here the last 2 days. I haven't felt there's been anything but tremendous focus and intensity, and that's what we have to do: practice at great tempo with great intensity and focus. And I think these guys are doing that. So I'm happy with where they're at right now, and we just got to keep building towards Saturday and go out and perform well and do all we can to get a win. So that's it for today's practice.
Logistically, is it a little more difficult to stick to that routine that you like to do with this trip? This is quite a journey.
You know what? We're able to. We're going to leave. We leave at different times, but once we get there, then it all becomes consistent. And so, Mike Dowling, who does all of our travel arrangements, does an amazing job of, you guys would be, it's really amazing. I mean, the food is set up the exact same way every week. The rooms are set up the exact same way every week. All those little details Mike Dowling takes care of so that we don't have to worry about it. And I just believe it makes a difference. I don't think it makes a huge difference, but I think it helps them, not be distracted, stay focused. And, the only difference this week is it's a little longer bus ride from the from the airport to the stadium. Other than that, it's business as usual.
Can Mike get me a direct flight to Spokane?
Mike, I don't know if he can do that.
Are you flying directly into Spokane? Where are you flying into?
I don't even know. I just get on the plane, and I have complete confidence that Mike Dowling will get us as close as we need to be or can be.
It's just a little different with that trip.
Yeah, well, I've made it. Let me tell you, this was a long time ago, but when I was at Washington, and we went over there my junior year, we flew Horizon Air, and I think we took 4 planes and just flew in formation because we couldn't get a jet into Pullman. And so we broke it up by, A through F were on plane 1, and so forth. It was interesting.
Did you win?
Can't remember.
May or may not have tweeted if it was his account, but he tweeted that he might be ready for the USC game. Right?
We'll see.
Is that,
I mean, Devin. You guys know Devin. I mean, he's an excitable guy. I mean, it just kills him not to be out here practicing with his teammates. He just wants so badly to play. He was out here today. He was on the bike. He's been cleared to do some of that. He's going to be running on the side. I think what's really important, though, is that we make sure that thing's healed. At that position, sometimes you take those hits and you land on a shoulder and then someone lands on you. Unless he's completely healed, we've got to make sure that we don't put him out there. I love his enthusiasm. I love the fact that he's, saying he's going to be out there. I think the power of positive thinking is a good thing, but I think we just still have to wait and see.
even if he's physically ready by USC, do you feel like there's still going to be an adjustment period for him, either mentally or condition-wise, getting back to the game?
Yeah, absolutely. He's missed a lot of time. Now, mentally, he's in every meeting, and he's stayed sharp that way. Physically, the conditioning is a factor. But even though you've sat in every meeting, there's still an adjustment when you get back on the field. You have to adjust back to the speed of the game and things like that. And you can do it to a certain extent in practice, but it takes time in games. It's all speculation, obviously, but if he were to come back, and if he does come back at some point, whether it's this week, next week, or 3 weeks down the road, we'd have to do a good job of just working him back in at the right pace. That would be important.
So, Coach, I don't want to get you too angry, but there was a Mora fake Twitter account.
You don't want me to overreact like yesterday? See, yesterday, no. Here's you guys know who here is fathers. Who here has kids? Okay. These guys right now, I feel like they're my kids. And so when someone attacks your kids, you get angry. Obviously, I overreacted. Obviously, I don't want the guy in jail. It made good headlines, I guess. But I looked at it, I go, you're just an idiot. But I'm good for, something stupid said every once in a while, as we all know. I didn't hear that, though. No. I don't.
You just caught it, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
It's probably my wife. Did she say bring home eggs or anything like that? I don't. I probably don't want to look at it. Anyway.
Jim, did you have, as a fellow coach, any reaction at all to what Leach said about his team? I mean, did it surprise you at all, or you don't hear coaches say stuff like that?
No, I mean I saw it, because we're always checking. their websites, and you're looking for tidbits. But I'm not in his shoes. I haven't been up there. It wouldn't be fair for me to comment. I don't know what he's feeling. I don't know what he's going through.
Would you ever say anything about?
I have. I did, and this is me. Okay, this has nothing to do with Coach Leach. This guy, he's won more games than I could even imagine right now in my career, and he's done so many more things than I've ever done. So I would never ever be critical. I just know that I did it once. I did it twice in Seattle, and I regretted it. That wasn't my style. I stepped out of character, and I regretted it, and it hurt me, and it hurt our team. So, but that was me. Totally different situation.
Did you do it out of emotion, or did you know you were doing it and trying to do
Motion. If you haven't noticed, I at times get a little emotional.
We bank on one notebook a week on that.
I know, I'm a fool. Believe me, I hear about it from my mom, my dad, and my wife. So, I'm trying though. You get attached to these kids, you just do, and you pour your heart into it, and at times it's hard to control your emotions. We have to work at it, but it's not easy. I can understand it. I can certainly understand it.
The different with college and it wasn't
It
in the
is. For me, it is. I think it's because I'm older. But we all try to learn from our mistakes, and I've made so many mistakes, and I've tried to learn from them. Unfortunately, I keep repeating some, but I still try to, do my best to learn from them. So.
I mean, your dad had some emotional press conferences.
He did. Yeah, he did, and it was emotion. It's passion. It's coaches, players, managers, equipment, trainers. We invest a lot into this. It's our life. It's our livelihood. It's what we do to feed our families. It's our, just like what you guys do. You invest a lot into your profession, and so when it doesn't go the way that you want it to, unless you have just tremendous discipline, personal discipline, at times you become emotional. And in our age, we were talking about it. Chris and I were talking about it this morning about the election. How instantaneous information is and how we hunger for it immediately. When I was a kid, you waited till the next morning to wake up to see who was the president. Last night, I couldn't hit refresh on my phone fast enough to see how the poll numbers were changing. So just everything's changed. So when we say something emotional, it gets out there so fast. And it's we have to be careful. But sometimes, we're human. We're all human.
When you're waiting for the papers, was that Coolidge or Roosevelt?
That would have been you, not me.
Yeah, okay.
So anyway, enough philosophy. We good? All right, thanks.